work, always make it part of your toolbox. I mean, our hip movement is essential, but this is a way how do I like create instability. I'm always looking to, it's not always about sweeping my opponent, but it's always making sure they always feel a little off balance. The best athletes, the most experienced jiu-jitsu people always make you feel like you're gonna fall down, or that you can never quite, you can't put your fingers on it, but you never quite feel comfortable. And it's this principle. I'm constantly keeping my opponent off balance. The top person has to look like they're on a boat. It's always a little bit. Even if we're here and I'm not moving, you see his knee? That knee. Get used to bringing that knee up. See? Because what that does, he brings me up, I move back. But look what happens now. Just change the whole position. Let's work on that a little bit. Whoever's on top, you can have your hands out. And you see I'm kind of sitting against his thigh, which allows him the ability now he can, that's going to engage that knee. You feel me push the knee down? Now bring your knees up. See? If I don't do anything, I'm going to fall. Usually it's going to be this, but look at all the space I gave him now. Now he can start working other positions. Anytime you get into this half guard position, we fixate a lot on this leg. I really like the fact that this is directly underneath the most powerful part of my body, which is my hip, my core. Use that knee a little bit to create some unbalance. You'll find that it's gonna give you a lot of options. We're gonna go 3/4 mount next. But I just want to we're kind of going backwards here a little bit. Instead of me pushing him down and opening up for the sweep, let's just get in here. Just get on top, have your hands out, but sit heavy on your hip. So obviously, if he tries to hip out, I'm stuck with him. See, he can't move his hip. Now bring your knees up. That's the indicator. That's what's going to open things up for you. Very simple movement, but I want to get you guys to engage that a little bit, and then we'll move on. Okay, any questions? Yes. I like doing this because if you notice, my hip is right on top of his hip, which means I don't want to get into this situation where now it's like there's no real connection to my hip. Sit your hip low, because the whole objective here is I want to neutralize his ability to move his hip. But by sitting on his hip, yes, see, you can use your knees like a battering ram. Just make sure that you always keep the knee connected to the hip the whole time. Otherwise, it's a strike. That hurts. Okay? We don't want to do that in here. Okay? We're good? Any questions? Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.